Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday morning meditation at the Temple of Enlightenment. You can join us in person or online by clicking our Zoom link. Um, Welcome to the practice meditation and learn about the teaching of the Buddha. So, let's meditate today on breathing meditation. It is because the sutta we're going to learn today is explaining um, the achievement of the higher status of mind by practicing breathing meditation. Buddha himself used to practice breathing meditation to attain to Buddhahood. So it is very important meditation practice and worldwide. It's the common meditation practice usually all over the world. They will be practicing breath to practice focus and mindfulness. So um you may gently close your eyes and sit down comfortably, and you may use your butt to sit down. Then you can give your whole heavy into your back, so then not onto your legs. Then you can keep your legs relaxed. Um, and when you sitting, if you have any difficulty, you can stretch out your legs slowly and mindfully, and stay for a while until you get comfortable back onto a sitting position. So, and even you stretching out, you're keeping you stretch out your legs, and you still can focus and follow your breath. Um, so the both way, the anyway, is the most important thing is sitting comfortable. So you may we usually keep our right hand top of the left hand on our lap or on our knees or thighs. So keep your back straight. It should help you to stay a little longer comfortable. And your head not up and down, just in the middle. And then take deep breath and slowly let go. Keep taking deep breath couple of times and slowly let go. Your tension, stress, and relax. And listen into this bell and relax into the sound. So focus your head, relax your head from the top of your head, and you simply pay attention to your head and ask it to relax. And relax your forehead and your face, and relax your shoulders. Just drop your shoulders and keep them in relax. and relax your arms. Now you are slowly focusing into yourself, and you slowly take your attention into yourself and relax your chest and stomach and relax your legs and your feet. Now imagine your sitting position and make sure keep all the body parts in relax. Now you bring your attention close to your nose and establish it in front of your nose, around nostril. Then breathe in and breathe out. And you mindfully breathe in and breathe out. Intentionally you do it. You do breathe in and breathe out. Then you can feel your breath more clear. Make sure you keep your attention right close to the nose, around nostril, and you breathe in and breathe out. Then you can feel your breath goes in and comes out. Pay your fully attention onto your breath. Now you may follow your natural breath. Just let it your breath happen itself and keep your attention right in front of the nose. Then watch breath comes in and goes out. The breath goes back and forth through your nose and you keep watching. in the beginning as a very first step, and you can see sometimes breath goes in long and sometimes goes in short. Sometimes breath out breath is short and long, and you simply recognize in breath is shorter or longer. This practice brings your attention onto your breath. You are measuring, you noticing your breath. It is happen shorter or longer. Make sure your attention is close to nose, right in front of your nostril. And breath goes in through the nose and you notice it. When it comes out, you notice it. Just follow your natural breath. Keep tiny smile on your face. This is a fun. You can enjoy your practice on your mindfulness. So it gives you a wisdom to understand your own awareness, attention, mindfulness, and focus. So keep tiny smile on your face and follow your breath. Just let it happen and keep your awareness on it. Then you notice it is long in breath or short in breath. It is long out breath or short out breath. Back, the breath move back and forth through your nose. You stay close to nose, right, like a doorkeeper stay at the door and watching who is going in and coming out. So your attention close to nose and watching breath move back and forth, and you notice it, how it is happening. Okay, now we're going to move another step. This is actually like a fun game. You can go step by step up deep of this practice. So now we're going to notice whole breath. So you notice beginning of the in breath and you observe it along to the end. Then you notice the beginning of out breath and you observe it until to the end. The each in and out breath you are observing fully, whole breath. Now your awareness, mindfulness on the whole breath. This is like deep than the measure in the breath. So keep attention close to nose and observe your whole in and out breath and relax into it. Keep observing your whole breath. Don't interfere with the breath, just let it happen. And you continuously observe in and out breath, the whole breath. So you notice from the beginning to end. You observe it. Then continuously your mindfulness on the breath. Breath move back and forth and you observe it. If you have any difficulty with sitting, you can stretch out slowly and mindfully and be comfortable and follow breath by being comfortable. So then you can still keep following your in breath and out breath, observing whole breath. Now, now we can move to the another higher step of this mindful game. So this is quiet, a peaceful moment of this mindful practice. If you did well in your last steps, now we can move to the other step. Now you experiencing relaxation of your in-breath and relaxation of your out-breath. Now you're experiencing peace of your in-breath and peace of your out-breath. Now your breath quiet, calm and relaxed. Now you're enjoying that relaxation and peace of the each and out breath. So enjoy the peace and relaxation of your breath. Still following natural breath. Attention, your mindfulness close to nose. Now your breath quiet, shorter and lighter. So it is become so subtle, light. Now you feel so much comfortable, peaceful and relaxing. Your breath relax itself and your body relax itself too. So enjoy peacefulness of your breath, relaxation of the breath. So your mindful in breath is so relaxing and so peaceful. Out breath is so much relaxing and so peaceful, comfortable. So keep enjoying the relaxation or peacefulness of the breath. Keep tiny smile on your face. It's make you relax. Then it's make your breath relax too. Then you relaxing your breath. You're enjoying the relaxation. Now you have to really joyful. This is another step of this breathing meditation. There's a quiet higher state. Now you really joyful. Your mind is full with joy. It is because you are mindful. The breath is relaxing. So you feel so much peaceful. So let your heart fill with joy and rapture. Let your mind to fill with joy and rapture. So you're still mindful on your breath. So you now fill your mind with joy because breath is relaxed. Keep a smile on your face. Enjoy your mindfulness, awareness, peacefulness, relaxation. Fill your mind with joy. Then you in breath. You observe in breath with full of joy. You observe out breath full of joy. Another few minutes, just another 2, 3 minutes. Keep observing your breath and your peaceful breath. Observe your peaceful breath and enjoy it. Now I ring the bell. Listen to the bell. Now you slowly open your eyes and stretch out. And then turn to your right and turn to your left and
Hmm.
massage your legs. Um, this is, I said, this is a mindful game, right? This is a really game actually. It's fun. This is another step of this mindful practice is experiencing happiness. Actually, to experience joy and happiness, the mind have to completely relax. So we have to that come to that state to make the breath relax, and then physical body also have to be quiet, relaxed. So then we can then joy or rapture arise in the mind when mind become relaxed. Then it's filled mind filled with joy. Now we mindful about that joy. The next is happiness. It's a whole body filled with happiness. So much comfortable, no any pain. You don't feel any pain and just feel the comfortable physical body. So then after that's going to more deeper. So this is how breathing meditation we practice. Okay, you may have take a rest. You can have some water or tea in the behind of the wall and come back. Today we have a lot of students from the Manhattan College and welcome. And this is a mindful game you can practice sometimes. Okay, take a rest or 3 minutes. So the online participants, if you have any question, you can, and if you have anything to share, you can share now.
Hmm. Ante, is that the correct sutta today?
No.
No, no. Okay. Which sutta should I put up?
That's
I'm
that last one. Yeah. No, no. This is the 51. It's a go to last one. It's 60.
oh,
Yeah,
I
60.
get. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I will do it. 60. Yes. 59, 60. Here is 60.
So you do you have any
Oh,
question?
ho, ho, ho.
Not about your research. Anything about the practice you did today.
Uh,
We're going to talk after this session, okay? Yes, we can do that.
hmm,
If you do every day in a certain time, it's much effective. Your mind is prepared for that. Then you do every day in a certain time. Then you don't have to make a more much effort to do that. It's mind getting ready itself. So easily you can concentrate. The meditation practitioners can do every day in a certain time, right? Then if you do the same thing every day, it's happening easily. You don't have to make a more much effort, right? So meditation is the same.
hmm.
It's too high, you can use one. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Wait,
you don't want any water and good? Okay.
wait. Hey, look me. Look at me. Come on.
Junior, how are you?
Hmm.
Um, do we have any new participants today? Who is the Patwa?
I think Lyle said something.
Mhm.
Lyle raised his hand.
Okay.
Okay. See if I can do this. Hmm.
No. Okay. You ready to discussion,
Hmm.
everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Um, today we have so much participants in person, and many of them
Hmm.
wasn't last week, right? You wasn't last week. We're gonna continue actually discussion we started last week. It's one of suttas belong to Majjhima Nikaya, middle length discourses of the Buddha. Um, in this middle length discourses have 152 suttas. This is the 60th one. So we learned last week, yeah, in the basement. Uh, in the last week, we discussed uh, this, the half of this sutta, and we're going to start the second half. We're going to finish it today.
Hmm.
Okay. Just homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the worthy one, blessed one and fully enlightened one. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Um, do you remember the last week where the we learned the Buddha was visiting um, it's called Sala, it's a kind of little town and village, Sala. So Buddha visited there with the monks, um, and the people who is living in the Sala, and they heard Buddha is visiting in their city, town, and they heard Buddha have a reputation. He's a fully enlightened one, worthy
Hmm.
one, and he has amazing wisdom teaching. And his teaching is the beautiful in the beginning and beautiful in the middle and beautiful in the end. Whatever he teach, wherever, and teaching is beautiful. No one can say the beginning not so good, but middle is good, but end is end is not good too. Or maybe end is good, middle and beginning is not good, But the Buddha's teaching was have a reputation. In the beginning is beautiful, even in the middle is beautiful, and the end is the beautiful. So the special thing in this people in the Sala, they do not believe any religions. They don't believe religions because they gave up. They gave up because so many teachers come to their city, their town, and keep saying that their teaching is the right. Whoever teacher come and he says, my teaching is the right, correct, and all others are wrong. And everybody keeps saying, then whoever teaches come, they emphasize their teaching is the right and all others are wrong. Then they cannot find out what is the right, what is the wrong. But everybody says their thing is right, others are wrong. So then they gave up believe in any religions, following in any religions, and also maybe some other reasons. Um, Maybe they lost their faith about the religious things. Even today, some people have same thing. They don't believe any kind of religions, and they gave up. So, but they heard the Buddha's kind of a special person. He is a fully enlightened one. His Buddha's reputation was spread out in the country as his enlightened one, and he's the knower of the. He has the superpowers called super knowledge. Super knowledge. We're going to learn here. In the suttas, mention just three of them, and the other suttas have five of that kind of knowledge and eight types of special knowledge. Special knowledge achieved by practicing meditation, developing mindfulness. So, Buddha has kind of this kind of super knowledge and skills, and fully uh, the perfect one, completely uh, liberated one from the craving, attachment, completely liberated from the hate and ill will and from ignorance. So then they discuss each other. Let's go to see Buddha. It's nice to see him. And they came to Buddha and they said, Bante, and they addressed Buddha. Yes, sir, we are the people living in this village, but we don't believe any kind of religions. We don't have a teacher. Actually, Buddha asked, do you have a teacher? They said, no, we don't have a teacher. We don't follow any teacher, any religious things. Then Buddha started to teach them. Then in Buddha's time, I can't go all of them. We learned, right? We learned last week already. And some believers said uh, they don't believe anything benefits of giving, right? Benefits of giving and benefits of sacrificing offerings. They don't believe this life and next life. They don't believe values of the mother and father. Whatever we do to our parents, there are no effects. And they don't believe the karma, the results of our actions. And they don't believe anyone in the world achieve highest knowledge, highest achievement to liberate it from these whole defilements, unwholesomes, and have attained to enlightenment. And some people don't believe that kind of things. But some people are believe, but some people not. For your clearance, I'm going to say. And Buddha asked, okay, some people don't believe this kind of, the giving is not important. It's not any benefits by giving. But some people does, right? And Buddha said, okay, some people believe there's a next birth, but some people don't. If you believe, if you not believe giving is important, you don't give, right? You don't give. But if someone believe giving is very important, is beneficial, then he keep giving. If there are no rebirth, next birth, there are no next birth, now you're not giving, you're not practicing any spirituality, then you're good, you're safe. Because there are no next birth, then you're safe. But in this life, some people criticize you. You are not you are greedy. You are greedy. Um, you're not giving. You do not sharing. Right? Some people criticize. That's true, right? Then you are going to criticize by in this life, right? That's. But if there are no rebirth, you're good. You're okay. But in this life, you're gonna have some kind of bad reputation. But if you give, then everybody appreciate you, right? You give, you appreciate. You get appreciated by people because you are very generous. You're giving. Everybody appreciate, right? If you give any dollar to that donation box, I appreciate that, right? Because the giving is very important, supporting others, right? It's very important. But people don't like to give because it's hard to give because we're greedy. But some people actually don't have. But some people have, but they don't give. Some people don't have, but they try to give. Right? It depends on our this kind of practice. But if you give, you get appreciated. If there are next life exist, and you say, right, it's give good benefits to you, right? Yeah. So that's how Buddha started. Okay, and some people believe um, there are no karma. Um, okay, um, some people said the old massive suffering created by himself. It's called sayankatang karma. Sayankatang karma, old karma created by himself. Some people believed the karma created by others, someone else, parankatang karma. I didn't create it myself. This everything not created by themselves. This is created by someone else, higher uh, one, very powerful one. Mm. But some people believe sayankatancha parankatancha kam. These things have created by himself and by someone else, right? But some people believe asayankarang aparankarang aditya samuppan. This is not created by himself or someone else. This is happened spontaneously. Without reason, it is just appear. What is exists is going to be just disappear without any reason or without any effort by anyone else or himself or anyone else. You understand that? This is the belief in the Buddha's time had. And they asked, what's Buddha's teaching about that? This suffering or myself or everything in the world created by himself or by someone else or both himself and someone else or there are no any uh, reason, it's happened itself. It's appear itself and disappear itself. Um, then Buddha's teaching, Buddha said, there's a reason for that. Without reason, there are not arising anything and disappear anything. Everything has a reason. Everything has a reason. Everything happening because of reason. It's called hetum paticca sambhutang hetu bhanga nirujjati. Everything happening because of the reason. There's a reason. Something appear. There are no reason. Something disappear. So it's have a very huge teaching about that. It's called dependent origination. Then we have to learn it. So then Buddha explained in this sutta to those people, and there are some people to get rid of this whole mass of suffering, to overcome this suffering and to get liberation and freedom, and they practice to believe to some kind of practice. And some people in the Buddha's time practice um, um, they practice to torture themselves, torturing themselves, right? It's called Attakila Mathana Yoga. And they torture in themselves to get rid of all bad karma they have done in their previous life. Some very famous teacher to in this practice followed called Jaina Mahavira, also called Nigantanataputta, Jaina Mahavira, because his teaching about the Pubbe Kata Hetu, everything happened because of the previous karma. Karma is the reason for everything. Then what he did, he taught to torture themselves to get rid of all bad karma. That's what they did. Buddha practiced this self mortification without eating, drinking, and he was appear looks like a skeleton. He keep practicing that, torturing himself in the cold winter, and he stay in the forest, um, in the open ground without any dress clothes in the summer, and he keep lighting up some the fire around him, and he stay in the middle in the very hot summer. He was torturing himself. So, and he stopped eating, and finally he stopped breathing, and he was almost to die, and finally gave up. And this is called torturing oneself to get purified, to become pure, purify mind. And Buddha not agree with this practice. And Buddha did it very seriously. No one did like Buddha did it. Finally, Buddha gave up. And even today, some people torturing, right? They keep um, uh, fasting for a long time and practicing many kind of torturing. And Buddha stand some people lived like a dog, lived like a cow, right? They behave like a dog and a cow, not for certain time and whole life. They walk like uh, the with hands and legs like a dog. They sat down like a dog. They bark like a dog. They ate like a dog, not use hand, just only like a dog. They did bathrooms like a dog, and this whole behavior like a dog. And they torturing themselves by practicing these kind of things. They believe they can get rid of all bad karma and attain to freedom or liberation. And then some people torturing others. Some people torturing others. Mm. They are the killers and butchers and killing for animals for living, and they torturing others. And some people torturing himself and others, like a king. And Buddha mentioned in this sutta, king is torturing others and torturing himself too, because he was practicing some kind of rituals according to the Brahmanism. Mm, he organized the many sacrificing event, hundred of animals, hundred of types, various animals, and kill in same day. Even today, in these kind of things happen in Nepal, I think, killing hundred and thousand of cows in the same day. They believe by killing and sacrificing, then they can get some more blessings and some kind of things. Um, that's a believing. Say all over the world, this kind of believing is still happening, and in those days, it's had badly. So even they killed people, humans, to sacrifice. So and they tortured themselves and to others, and then and Buddha mentioned finally there are some practitioners, they are not torturing themselves and they are not torturing others. And this is the Buddhist way. not torturing yourself and you are not torturing anyone else. And you are practicing some kind of uh, practicing and you developing and you achieving your own liberation or freedom, whatever you wish. So this is the Buddhist way. And Buddha explaining in this sutta, how could we do that? We're going to learn now. You ready? Okay. Do you have any questions so far we learned and discussed?
So, Bante, I have a question.
Hmm.
So, regarding the karma,
Hmm.
past life karma comes to us.
Hmm.
There is no exception to that. But when it comes and manifested,
Hmm.
it's different, right? Some karmas get manifested right away.
Hmm.
Other karmas I learned,
Hmm.
comes after eons of lifetime.
Hmm.
So the ripening of karma are different.
Hmm.
And I usually don't understand what determines the length of ripening. It may be too much to deal with in a couple of minutes, but
Hmm.
just I'm stating my question. Thank you, Bante.
Yes. Yes. Um, the karma is affecting us and come back to us in different way. And Buddha mentioned in the four way of that karma affecting. Some of karma is affecting this very life. It is called Ditta Dhamma Vedaniya karma. Right, Choi? It's some of karma is a Ditta Dhamma Vedaniya. It's affecting in this very life. For example, if you talk to someone with compassion or kindly, friendly, right? If you smile someone, he smile back to you, right? Then you build a
Yes.
friendship. That because you're smiling, your kindness. So that karma is given definitely the result. If you give in a bad face to someone like an angry face, maybe you're gonna have trouble, right? This karma is come back right away.
Yes.
And some karma we do, whatever now you are going to school and studying, right? Then you're gonna have the result in this life, right? You're gonna have a very good job according to your dedication, practice, and study. Whatever you do right now, practicing meditation, you're going to have a benefits of this practice in this very life. So some karma, whatever we do, we're going to get have result in this very life. That's called Dittadhamma Vedaniya karma. If you give someone to generously support someone, help someone, maybe you forget that things after years later, you meet he or she meet you, he's gonna appreciate back to you, even he or she gonna give you good help and support back, right? It's because they remember you did kind support for me years ago, right? That karma coming back. This is the karma. But some karma of our actions not come in this life. Then that some karma is gonna give you result in next life, right? This is called upapajja vedaniya karma. This karma is not this karma is coming in the next life, not this life. And some karma is not coming in this life or not in next life, or even come this life and maybe it come could be next life too. But some karma is even coming some many lifetimes. Maybe not this life, maybe not next life, maybe some other lives, right? And the finally some karma is not coming back. Some karma never give you result. It's going to disappear. Okay, this is how it is. Karma have a many variation. Um, So then Buddha's teaching about this, how could we get be enlightened or achieve our liberation, freedom, deliverance ourselves? And Buddha taught them taught us to practice. Then what the people believe these kind of things, um, they don't. It's not supposed to develop our spiritual achievement. If you believe someone, the responsible is someone else. Some people giving the responsible for your own liberation, freedom to someone else, and they gave up striving, right? I don't. They say human can do that. Your effort is useless. Whatever you make, you work hard, you make a sacrifice, dedication is useless. You can do that. You can liberate yourself. You can. They is someone else which be mighty and superpower and maybe creator or maybe his responsible is liberate you, not yourself. Then people gave up and they praying or doing something, believe in someone else. And they gave their authority to someone else to liberate themselves, and they gave up. So who believes created himself and he's going to torture himself to get rid of that. So then I'm still trying to find out where we stopped last week. Let me find it. This is kind of long sutta. I'm briefing this. Okay.
Me too, Bhante.
Yes.
Oh man, I didn't mark it.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Where is it?
This is very long. There's no page to tell
Let
that.
me
It's
see.
the middle of the sutta.
Okay, I want to see if Bhikkhu Bodhi has, let's see if Bhikkhu Bodhi's translation is here, because he usually breaks it up into parts. So let's see. Uh-huh. Okay.
This is a beautiful sutta. Actually, you have to read. Just have a lot of details.
Oh, here we are. Okay, now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now let's see what Bhikkhu. The doctrine of nihilism, we talked about that. Doctrine of non-doing, doctrine of non-causality. Uh-huh. Oh, I think,
Okay.
help.
Okay. Yeah, this is they're talking about the five hindrances. We're going to start from there. Five
Non,
hindrances. Five hindrances. So
well,
five hindrances. Okay, you have to learn this five hindrances. Five hindrances
mm,
called karma chanda, desire for sensual pleasure. Okay, this is the first one. Five hindrances. This prevent your progress, spiritual progress. What's that called? Kama chanda, desire for sensual pleasure, to enjoy through your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and body and mind. Indulge with sensual pleasure, and they spend their whole life to indulge the pleasure, right?
mm,
This is called kama chanda. This prevent. If you indulge
mm,
with pleasure,
mm,
pleasure come through the ears, and by watching more beautiful forms, having seen beautiful forms, if you attach to whatever you see as beautiful things, and it's going to stop your progress. If you attach to whatever sounds you hear, to smell you, the odors you smell and taste, um, you experience, and the tactiles, the touches you experience, and you feel happy. If you attach to them or indulge with them, and you keep um, away your spiritual progress. That indulgence. It is called a kama sukha sukhalikana yoga. Kama means the pleasure of the senses. Sukha means the happiness. Happiness come through the senses. Then people indulge with this happiness of the senses, and they spend whole life to enjoy that happiness and pleasure and enjoy the life. That's all they do, right? Like all other sentient beings does, and even animals. They spend their whole life to enjoy themselves, right? To senses. That's what everybody do. So this is the first one, hindrance. It's called nivarana. Nivarana means covered vision. It's covered your vision. It's covered your wisdom. It covered your spiritual progress. The second one called vyapada. Vyapada is the anger or hate or ill will. Right? Anger or hate. This is the second nivarana uh, hindrance. Then some people is get caught by the anger or hate. They whole life they keep blaming, complaining, arguing, and they so much hateful. Uh, then when we get caught by the hate, it's stop our spiritual progress, right? It's the second one, hate. Um, and the third one called thinamid. Thinamid is a laziness, laziness, laziness of the mind, laziness of this physical body. It's called thin and mid, lazy. Lazy. It's very lazy to practice, not making any effort. Give up, giving up. They give up. They give up. They are very lazy, right? Um, this is not the hindrance. Uh,
Right.
yeah, laziness of the mind, laziness of the body. And the fifth
Mm,
one called Uddhaja Kukkucha. Uddhaja Kukkucha means restlessness, restlessness and remorse,
mm,
very busy, very busy, confusion, confused, always confused because some restless. There's a lot of things to do, many, many things. It's just full of work, full of business, full of things to deal with. There are no rest and
mm.
remorse,
That's mm,
regret, or whatever, that
yeah.
restlessness and
Mm,
remorse. This is covered of your spiritual progress. So finally, it's a doubt. Yeah, Vichikicha is a doubt.
mm,
Doubt is doubting, only doubting, only doubting, and they're not going to find out to to make it clear. And Buddhism say you have to doubt. Buddha said you can doubt. You have to have it, but you have to find out
mm,
what is the doubt, why I doubting, why it is right, why it is wrong, why it is true. This is this truth or is this false? Uh,
mm,
then you have to doubt it and to find out, right? Without doubting, how could we find out something? But for
mm,
people only doubting, nothing do anything, right?
mm,
That's
mm,
prevent your progress. So these are the five hindrances. How could we overcome these five hindrances? And This is the meditation helps us to overcome these five hindrances. Now we meditate for breath. Now we meditate on breath. Okay, when you begin breathing meditation, now uh, our will, our indulgence to the sense of pleasure is arise. Oh, this is hard, this is difficult, this is painful. Why I feel experiencing this pain? It's better to go to the bed and lie down and sleep, right? That's the sense of pleasure. Sense of pleasure arise, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they then sense of pleasure arise. Or maybe when you meditate, your mind run into whatever you happy experiences you had, your mind jump to them and you enjoy that. Or if not, you are planning something in future. I should stand up and go somewhere, and you plan to enjoy, right? Sense of pleasure. Sense of pleasure arise when we going to practice something. Then we keep control it, keep make effort, right? You need effort. Without effort, no progress, right? You have to have effort. That's what we do. You go to school, you go in the university, right? You study. You are as a person, lay person, you're going to work. You work hard. Some people work hard on the road, on the street, on the sky, and in the ground, on the water. They all over the world. They work hard. They make a striving to struggle to live. That's make you comfortable and happy. So if you want to do a spiritual progress, and you have to make a lot of effort to do that. So by doing that, um, and you keep concentrating, developing your mindfulness awareness. When you keep doing it, then all your uh, attachment to sense of pleasure, or your desire to that sense of pleasure, your indulgence to that sense of pleasure, or to hate, to you, then you are the laziness arise when you meditate, and you make much effort and much effort. Then you relieving your laziness. You prepare yourself energy, right? I'm not giving now. I'm keep practicing. I'm gonna practice. Okay, I can't sit and meditate. Now I keep walking meditate. I'm going to walk and meditate. You still keep practicing it, walking. Okay, now I walking. Now I'm good. Now I'm going to sit in back, and you keep sitting meditate. You keep in relation of sleepiness arise. Okay, then sleepy. We sleep when we meditate. Yeah, then sleepiness arise because we are lazy. We not energy enough. So then you have to make a much effort and energy. Like imagine the like sun, and you get the light into yourself and let go of that darkness and keep repression yourself and you keep your teeth together and keep clenching teeth together, clenching, and keep effort and your lips together, keep pressing together, make effort. And Buddha said that. Keep doing it. If you can't sit and meditate, then keep walking, meditate, or sit on the chair. Keep doing it. Come back onto bed, and we can meditate in the four positions. So even we lie down, we can still meditate. Even standing, we still can meditate. So even sitting, we can meditate. So by doing this, developing mindfulness, awareness on each in and out breath, then mind going to relax and relax and relax and calm. Then all sensual, uh, the desire for sensual pleasure is going to fading away. Okay, the hate going to fading away. The sloth and torpor, laziness going to fading away. Even the restlessness is going to fade in away because now you are resting already. Now you are relaxing already. The restlessness is fading away like a dust or ice. No anything clear, right? like a water. When the water getting rattle, what's the call?
Mhm.
Ruffle, ripple,
Rough.
ripple. Oh, this the mud. Oh, the mud is dirty. Things come up. Then everything
Uh,
become dirty, not clear, right? Like our mind is something like that. It's like the dust arises, the wind all over the dust below, blow all over everything like a tornado or something. Not everything clear, right? Then it is cease, then clear, like a water. Um, Rattle, no, ripple or something. Maybe ripple means waves, right? The water,
okay.
the mud come up. People keep
Mm.
stirring. Oh, so I'm sorry, my
Yes.
English. Yeah. Yeah, then the dirty things come up, then we can't see anything in the bottom of the water because it is not clear. Then it is going to for a while, so everything going down slowly, then we can see fish uh, running in the water, then we can see beautiful stone on bottom of the water. Everything is clear.
Mm.
Likewise, when we meditate, then everything dirty stuff, darker stuff going to fade away, and everything vision become clear and clear. So this is release your doubt. Your doubt is
Mm.
gonna fading away. Then you gonna have a real understanding and vision about the things. That you keep meditate and meditate and meditate. Then you achieve the first jhana.
Mm.
First jhana. It is called vivicheva kame vivichakusale savitakkan savicharam vivekajam piti sukam. Patamajjana upasampajya viharati. This is the first jhana arise when you stay away from the vivicheva kamhi. You stay away from the sensual pleasure, not indulging with sensual pleasures. Right? Mm. Sensual pleasure is always stressful, right? It's make you give you a lot of pleasure and happiness, but it's also stressful. If you lose it, you are gonna show stress. So this happiness arise when you stay away from the that indulgence. Vivicha kame, vivicha kusale, and you not indulge with any doing anything wrong or unwholesome actions. Now you are stay away the sense of pleasure and unwholesome thoughts and unwholesome actions. Now vivekajang, your mind have a rest, that samadhi concentration arise from that rest. It is called vivekajam piti sukang. The piti, joy and happiness arise from the restness, restfulness, restfulness, rest.
Mm.
That's the first jhana.
Mhm.
And the second jhana, the samadhi arise avitakang avicharang samadhijam piti sukang. Now in the second jhana, you not even focus your breath. You don't think about the breath. You just you're applying thought and sustain thought. Vitakka vichara. You apply your thought to the breath and keep sustain on that breath. Is you're gonna keep it away because you already concentrate. You don't have to apply again and again onto your breath, right? You because your mind is stopped already on concentrate already firmly, stably. You are mindful. It's not run away, jump to anything else. It's stable. Now you don't have to follow your breath, no apply, no sustain, and just you have joy in the mind, happiness of the body, and the one pointedness of the mind. That's the second jhana, right? You see how amazing is this? This amazing
Mm.
thing, actually amazing experience if you can achieve it by practicing. In the third jhana, even the meditator think the joy is hard, joy is rough. It's better to joy let go. And he let go piti. He let go piti, a joy. Joy is even a little rough. You see, the meditator consider that joy even rough. It's not comfortable. He let go the joy and piti and only experiencing comfortableness of his physical body, and one-pointed of the mind. This is called third level of that jhana samadhi. And fourth jhana, in this fourth jhana, and he even consider happiness of the body even rough. The happiness of the body is even rough, and he just let go that, noticing that happiness of the body, and only he meditate on called upekha satiparisuddhi. It is the very pure, still mindful, and pure uh, concentration samadhi. It's a kind. That's then mind is a stop. It not feel anything, any joy, any happiness, but still mindful. Called satiparisuddhi, mindful and pure concentration samadhi. Okay, now his mind. Then Buddha explaining in this level. Okay, in this level, mind is very capable, very effective, very clear, very keen, very sharp, very active. Now he can do very super. Now he can focus and take some kind of very skillful things. Now Buddha says, now he lead his mind to understand, to see previous life of him. He is going to find out himself, his previous life. Why he can do that? Why he can do that? His mind is already stopped. Not the state now we have. Okay, now our mind is very full of restless and remorse and doubt and this the in sense of pleasure, even many things. But in this state of meditation, samadhi, mind is stopped. You remember, first level is a have five: applied thought, sustained thought, joy, happiness, and one-pointedness. But in the second jhana, no applied thought, no sustained thought, only remain with joy, happiness, and one-pointedness. In the third level, he consider joy is rough and he let go joy, only experience happiness and one-pointedness. In the third level, and he consider even happiness is rough and he let go happiness and only focus mindfulness and one-pointedness. Sama. In that fourth level, only pure samadhi, stillness of the mind. Now mind is, Buddha mentioned in the sutta, mind is now very capable, very effective, very keen and very clean, very huge of capacity to focus something. Then Buddha mentioned now he considered to see his previous life. Now he can see the previous life. One life, two life, 5, 10, 100, 1,000 of lives now he can see. Right? This is kind of super, like a superheroes, right? Like a superheroes. They can fly, right? Superheroes can fly on the movies, right? So even if he want to fly, he can fly now. Not even he cannot yet. He have to achieve something, go even more. So, and Buddha in this sutta, Buddha mentioned three super knowledge, and the secondly, he is going to see Chutupapata jnana. Now he is going to see the death and birth of the other sentient beings. Now he can see the others' death and the birth, where they are getting birth. Um, it's called Chutupapata jnana. That's a super another knowledge. And the thirdly, destruction of the defilement. It's called asavakke jnana. Now he developed his mind to, this is the most important thing. Now he focus, leading his mind to destruction, all the defilements, all the defilements. Now he removing his craving, hate, ill will, and ignorance, pride, believing about the self, soul, whatever things, and he all the uh, unwholesome thoughts, and he going to remove permanently. It is called
mm,
asavakke jnana, the knowledge of destruction of the defilements. Now he attained to enlightenment by doing that. This is the
mm,
way, not torturing himself, not torturing others, right?
mm,
This is the Buddhist way of practice, not torturing himself and not torturing others, and attain to enlightenment. This is benefits for himself and this is benefits for others, right?
mm,
And this is the Buddhist way. When Buddha taught this, the people who came to see Buddha but not believing any teachers, not faith to about any teachings, and they was very happy. Are you happy? You happy?
that's right.
Okay. Then they were happy. They were happy
Mm,
about Buddha's teaching and they said, that is so amazing, Bante, so amazing. This is called, and he explaining here, Chakkumanto Rupani Dakkinti. It is like who have eyes, they can see. Bante, your teaching is giving us a like a clear vision to see something before we never have seen. And they said, um, uh, Nikkujitangwa ukkujjai, like a cup, something have covered, right? That we cannot see. This is your
mm,
teaching like something covered. The cover, removing the cover, now we can see. The whole thing
mm,
was covered, Bante, before, by
mm,
many believing, by many teachers, by many things. Now your teaching is uncover the things. Now it was clear to us. Like in the dark, at night, we are in the dark, someone lighting a lamp. Now we can see. Your teaching is like a light in a lamp. Vision is so clear. So who was lost the path and going somewhere, not direction, they lost. But your teaching show us a direction to enlightenment. So much appreciate. They appreciated Buddha and they expressed their happiness about the teaching and they said, we are going to practice your teaching. So
mm,
this is the teaching. If you have
mm.
any question before we end and we can talk, uh, you guys have any question? No. Okay. You guys have any question?
Bhante, is in this Apannaka Sutta, do they talk about the four kinds of person, Bhante?
Yes. Yes. Did you get the link of this sutta?
No, but I can see it online, Bhante, as well, and Michael also sharing the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, it is there. Yeah. In this sutta, Buddha
If,
mentioned there's four kind of individuals and the
mm,
Buddhist way of practicing the fourth one, not torturing himself and not torturing others.
mm. If you would like to receive the sutta in advance by email, give me your email and I will send it to you.
Yeah, if you want to receive the teaching we are learning, you can receive email every week. But give Michael to your email. If you guys want to learn and to join, and you can write down your email on the over there on the paper, and we can send it.
Or even, yeah, even better, if you can send me an email,
Yeah, it's sent to
that would be
Michael.
the best, the easiest way. So here is my email coming in the chat, I think. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Hmm?
okay. Do you have
Wait,
any other
what?
questions? No,
Hmm.
no more.
Let's see if I have that.
Okay, so I'm going to transfer merits. Let's transfer merits. The practicing meditation and learning Dhamma. We're going to we achieve a good meritorious beneficial karma. this good karma we're going to share with departed ones and our parents and our loved ones and even deities and ghosts. May all living beings share these merits. By sharing these merits, may they all be happy, healthy, and live long. And who departed, they may have a happy destination. By the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, by the power of these merits, you may live happily, peacefully, without any afflictions, and you may be able to achieve the enlightenment. Akasatta Chabummatta Deva Naga Mahidika Punyantang Anumoditva Chirang Rakhantu Sasanang Chirang Rakhantu Desanang Chirang Rakhantu Mang Parang Sabbhetiyo Vivajjantu Sabbarugo Vinassatu Mate Bhavatvantarayo Sukhi Digayuko Bhava Bhavatu Sabba Mangalang Rakhantu Sabba Devata Sabba Buddhanubhavena Sabba Dhammanubhavena Sabba Sanghanubhavena Sada Sotti Bhavantu Te. Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu.
I have announced I'm going to give in a talk with the Archana. Archana invited me to give in a talk to her group. I'm going to talk about the Sammadhiti, right view. What is the right view is, according to Buddhist teaching, what is the right understanding or right view. You can join, Archana can share her link with our group, then you can join on that April 15. Okay, thank you.
Bhante. Thank you, Bhante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhante.
Thank
Thank
Sadhu,
you,
sadhu,
thank
sadhu.
you, thank you, thank you.
Bhante, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, Michael, see you tomorrow. And you please, if you have the time, join us tomorrow. I couldn't say that before. Okay. Anyway, I sent the email already. See you, Michael, tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye. Okay.